think something is wrong here. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys see me? Something is going weird with StreamYard. Can you check StreamYard for me? Hold on, you guys. I want to make sure. I don't know. Is everyone asleep? Because I normally get someone to come to the party. No one is here. Well, we have some people in the bushes. I'm not sure. StreamYard wasn't allowing me to put my comments in this morning, so I don't know. Hey, Tisha, thank you, baby. So someone is here. I'm not the only one here. I know everyone been so busy with stereo trying to win that money that they stayed up late. You know, they have those stereos. Thank you, Queen Diva. They have those conversations all night. So they were on there. I believe Bree placed and Spill It Boy placed. Five Babe, QB, and Bama Girl, a lot of them placed. And so they will be winning funds. That's what they say. But anyway, congratulations. Good morning, MzTeavalocity. We have a show to talk about. For one, we're going to talk about Tasha K and Auntie Ham. Auntie Hammy goes ham on Tasha K. So funny. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we're going to talk about Auntie Ham going ham on Tasha K. You know Auntie Ham, the pew, pew, pew lady, the viral sensation by doing that pew, pew, pew with the glasses. Well, her and Tasha K got into it this weekend. Tasha K showed us a little bit of it. So please, Tasha K, don't flag my video. I'm going to play a little bit of it for you. Cardi B, Billboard's Woman of the Year. I don't know what it takes. I don't know if it takes money or being an activist or being just a musician, but she won Billboard Woman of the Year. We're going to talk about Lil Wayne, federal charges. Somehow that masters, him not owning his masters, came up again. So I don't know. So let's get this show started. So I'm going to play just a little bit of my music in the background because I missed it. So I'm going to play just a little bit of my music softly in the background, and then we'll get started. So let me tell you something. They have been fighting over there on stereo to get to first place. Yeah, because first place gets $5,000. So they have been over there grinding and hustling, and the YouTube streets have been kind of quiet. I visited Mimi Chat yesterday. I watched Sir King last night, but a lot of them I wasn't here for. I've been running in and out, but I did see a little bit of something. Auntie Ham, I'm going to show you, Auntie Ham. Give me a minute. We're going to play that clip in a minute. I think I'm queued up right this morning. I mean, I was testing it. So, hey, good morning, Dina. Thank you, baby, for your comment. And no, I didn't do the game show. I'll do the game show maybe Friday because I didn't have the questions ready. But I know you wanted to participate, and I'm glad because you are one of my strong supporters. So I will want you to try to win a little bit of cash, right? I don't know what type of weather you're having in your neck of the wood, but here it's raining, damp, it's cold, and good sleeping weather. But I had to get up. I have to hold true. I have to be consistent. I just have to do it. So let's get this thing started. Let's talk about Tasha K. Since you guys didn't see it, I'm going to play a little of this audio of Tasha K and Auntie Ham, and then maybe you'll know who she is. So let's get this started. Let's find. Okay. Here it is. Okay, this ain't the one I want. So give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me stop that one. This the one I want. So this is the beginning of this knockdown drag out with Auntie Ham. And this is who Auntie Ham is. So
Y'all, I'm in a bad situation right now. Like,
no, all I know is you is not finna make me look stupid, Tasha.
What the fuck are you talking
not finna
about?
ask me them dumbass fucking questions, bro. You not finna play me like that.
But I came.
Don't ask me them dumbass questions.
All I did was.
I don't even want to hear that.
This
bro.
is
You're not
too
finna
much.
make me look fucking stupid.
I'm not doing.
You're not finna make me look fucking stupid.
You
can take that
you
shit
can
off.
get the fuck
You can
out.
take that shit off.
You can get the fuck out.
Bitch,
Get the fuck out.
On,
you and your white man.
I'll be the fuck on your bitch ass. I'll be the fuck on your bitch ass.
Get out. Call the police shit. Call the police now. Fuck up. Get out.
Fuck you.
Fuck.
that's Tasha K and Auntie Ham. So that's Auntie Ham, the pew 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 lady. So her and Tasha K, Tasha K drives her and Shek to interview Auntie Ham. And you know how Tasha K is. She'll ask a couple of softball questions and she'll smile and get into it. But prior to that, she had pulled Auntie Ham's police record. So they have these softball questions. The interview is going great. And all of a sudden, she throw that hardball in there. So tell me a little bit about your ex-boyfriend waking up with blood all over his face and you being charged for domestic abuse. Old girl said, we're not having that, Tasha. Oh, no. You're not about to make me look stupid. And then they get into this altercation. So afterwards, she's yelling, Shek is Tasha K. husband. Call police. The girl smacks the camera down. They do get in a physical altercation because listen to this. Hold on. Listen to this. This is them in the physical altercation. I have it here. So Tasha goes and she calls the police on Auntie Hammy. She calls the police on Auntie Hammy and Auntie Hammy gets locked up. Yes, she called the police. So, people were saying, oh, Tasha K, she forever calling the cops. She called the police. She talk S. She do all this and she called the police. Listen here. I would have called the police as well. So when we saw Tasha K in the aftermath eating with her husband at a restaurant, hair was all, discombobulated. The little duck was going up because the lady technically had fought Tasha K. I don't know how long, but she had to call the hotel staff and everything. But that's Auntie Ham, the pew 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 lady. She's a viral sensation by getting on there doing that pew pew pew, and you could see her little camel toe in her outfit, and she didn't look so appealing. So most people followed her. She got millions of views on it, and she became an overnight viral sensation. So we had the celebrity YouTuber meets the viral sensation, and voila, all hell broke loose. When you go to interview people, they don't know all the time what questions you're going to ask them. So they get comfortable with you. And you don't mind answering the softball questions, but when the hardball questions come, you may have a problem. So at that time, everything could have been going good until she threw in that hardball questions about her record. And I guess Auntie Hammy didn't know Tasha K had obtained her police record and was going to ask her questions like that. Good morning, Mika Bibi. So that's what happened. They got into an altercation. I don't know where the location was, but apparently her and her husband, Shek, or whatever his name is, have driven to where Auntie Ham at, and they were taping in a hotel. So, but Tasha K said, she's going to drop the tea anyway. She don't give a damn. She's still going to drop the video that she had done of her and Auntie Ham. So we'll see how that work out, So let's take a look at this one. Cardi B. My girl Cardi B have won Woman of the Year. Now, I don't know what it takes to be Woman of the Year for Billboard. Is it just being a top artist? Because to my knowledge, she hasn't gotten any hits besides that WAPs. She hasn't done any advocacy work other than speaking on a little bit about the election, but she made Woman of the Year, y'all. Go figure. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't but hold on. So let's get a little bit of Cardi B. I think let me share the screen and get Cardi up here. Little Cardi Barty up here. And you know me, you guys, I did these pictures myself. I did this and I am just learning. So hopefully we could see Cardi B, but I want to see me too. So yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. But there's little old Cardi. There's Cardi and me. Hello, Cardi B. So Cardi B made Woman of the Year. Now, how do you make Woman of the Year? I don't know, but from I guess you would have a plethora of women who have done things as a Black woman, because supposedly this Woman of the Year Billboard, she made it, but as a woman, as many of women have done better things for the community as far as activism, and is better artists out there than Cardi B. But I'm not going to throw no shade, but I think they could have selected someone better than Cardi B. But congratulations, Cardi B. Somehow you earned it. Billboard's Woman of the Year. And as she accepted it and she spoke afterwards on her Twitter, she made comments like, you know, I like my music. I like to be an activist, but I like my pussy, talking about my pussy more. That's Cardi B for us. That's good old Cardi. You know, Cardi. You know, so Woman of the Year, I don't know, but congratulations. You know, last week we talked about broke celebrities who has gone broke. And one of these celebrities, my sister and I actually know. We grew up with her because my uncle had an entertainment club and a dinner club, and she used to perform when she was little. And we knew by her performing, we wasn't that much older, but I was old enough to know that this little girl was going to be a star. So it's from rags to riches, back to rags. And let's talk a little bit about, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to talk about Tisha Campbell Martin. So sad, so sad, so sad. Tisha Campbell Martin. Let me get her up here. Let's get over here. Let her share my screen. So Tisha Martin Campbell is flat broke after she divorces Dwayne. Now, let me tell you a little bit about that. She married Dwayne Martin. Supposedly, they had a relationship that was kind of rocky for years, and finally they divorced, and they both were broke. They said she was left. She admitted to only having $7. Now, my question is, you have had money. Did you not use your money wisely that you would only end up with $7? That's what we was talking about last year, last week. Last week. How do these celebrities who have millions end up broke? And I also mentioned that's the difference in being wealthy. Being wealthy, you will never go broke. But being rich, you can. And this is a prime example. Not only her, but a lot of celebrities go broke because they were only rich. And when they were rich, they didn't monitor their money, or they didn't invest their money well. They were financially irresponsible, and they end up broke. Because how can she end up with $7 only? Crazy. $7. And I know Dwayne Martin, allegedly, it was rumored to say that him and Will Smith, they were in a relationship, and he lent him lots of money, either lent it to him or gave him a good sum of money to get him out of financial debt so he wouldn't lose his home. However, I guess that money didn't help Tisha Campbell because she only ended up having $7, and that's to her admission, not mine. She admitted to only having $7. She was flat broke. She's a Jersey girl, Dina. Dina and Queen Diva know we met her and seen her perform in my uncle's club several times in Jersey. She's a Jersey girl. So she went from rags to riches, back to rags. How do we let that happen? By not managing our money. Trusting people to manage our money or mismanaging our funds ourselves. No investments. No investments, it looks like. $7. Come on, you guys. The average broke person normally has more than $7, at least 10, but broke is broke. Okay. Cardi B. Cardi B is trifling. You right, Mika. Her mouth, I just don't like Cardi B at all, to be honest with you. And it's just her way. It's just her way, her behavior. I don't like her behavior. Not Cardi B. They told me to always stick to the behavior. I don't like her behavior. She's just raunchy. She's foul. She trifling. I don't know. I don't like her behavior. But yeah, she made Woman of the Year, Billboard's Woman of the Year. There are many women and women who have done plenty of things for the community. Why would they select her? But they say the Grammys, the Billboards, and all those award shows, you can pay your way to the top, and she have been one that has been called into questioning for paying her way to the top. Streaming, music streaming, she has gotten caught up in that as well. So did she talk to someone on the board? Did she pay her way? I don't know about that. But anywho, she got it. Congratulations to her. I guess. But so back to Tisha Campbell, because I had went on back to there. So Tisha Campbell, unfortunately, she's broke. And some of those people, those celebrities, they don't get the opportunity to do it again. So she may not get the opportunity. Hold on, you guys. Hold on 1 minute. Some of them are washed up and they don't get the opportunity to do it again. Opportunity is so important. When we get the opportunity, whatever opportunity that we search, we research it thoroughly, and if it's beneficial to us, of course we'll take the opportunity. But in the midst of taking the opportunity, I always say look at the benefits long haul, not right then, not microwave, not put it in there and get it right then, get the money right then. Look at what and how it would benefit you in the long run. If you have money, be money smart. Try to invest so your money continue to work for you, even though when you're not working for them. So I don't follow Tisha Campbell. I don't know where she's at in her acting career, but I think she may be washed up. So hopefully something will happen for her and she get back on her feet. Like I said, they said Will Smith gave Dwayne, what's his name, Dwayne Martin money, so he should be okay. But apparently he didn't share with her because they divorced. So she's out there. Little Wayne, Little Wayne, Little Wayne, my little tattoo, my little tattoo, my little tattoo friend. He's up for federal charges, federal gun charges, and he pled not guilty. What does that spell for Little Wayne? Remember, he's a rapper. This is not his first offense. He's been in trouble before, and these are federal gun charges. Now, I think Little Wayne may be doomed here. And the reason why I say that is because he has had priors. And not only that, his behavior in public, his behavior with the law, his running with the law. So as a possibility, he pled guilty, and those are federal. Now remember, those are federal gun charges that he pled guilty to. So if he doesn't make it out of this clean, then he has a possibility of spending 10 years in prison. And that's federal time. So, but then I was listening to some things, Lil Wayne, they was talking about this week with Lil Wayne. And guess what, you guys? I've talked about this also. It's something about that masters. He sold his masters to Universal. Universal, I told you, holds the music industry. They somehow, with publication and masters, and he sold his masters. Yeah. Now, is it a possibility that Lil Wayne was trying to get his masters back? I don't know. But, you know, irregardless of whether he was trying to get his masters back, he's trying to get his masters back. Reality is he had those guns. And so he had gun charges. He had those guns on him. And so he has federal charges against him for carrying a gun. Now, I don't know why they do that. I don't know why these celebrities, especially, I'm going to talk about our people's Black celebrities, ride around with drugs and guns in the car on their tour buses. They somehow seem to think that it's okay to ride around with these weapons, knowing that if they get stopped, and he's not the only one have gotten stopped. Remember, and charge has been filed against him for having guns and drugs on them. I don't know why they do that. It's almost as if we're looking for trouble. Now, here's the deal. If we on a bus, if we on a tour bus, and it's 50 of us on there, and they come in there and they find guns, if they don't find them on you, sometimes they can have a hard time proving that those guns belong to you, because they could have belonged to anyone on that bus, but still it's your bus. So they're going to attach those guns to you. And that's the problem. If I'm driving, Diva and I driving, and we driving somewhere, and I have guns in the car, Diva don't even have to know that I have drugs and guns in the car, right? If they pull us over, most of the time, both of us will be, apprehended and charged, because she'll say the drugs aren't hers. I'll say the drugs aren't mine. And so, you never know. But because Diva owns the car, they will charge her with it, because she had possession in her car. So that could get kind of sticky. It could be a hard situation to get out of. So I don't know why they ride around with all these guns and drugs, getting high, even though they're not driving, they have someone driving them. You still getting high. You still have that stuff in your possession. You still looking for trouble. And Lil Wayne found it. And this is just my opinion. Just my opinion. Most likely they're going to stick, because they're tired of him. The law is tired of him. This is not his first running with the law. So most likely they'll stick. And maybe not. I don't know. We just have to see. Exactly, not going to jail. Right. I'm not going to jail. That's Diva stuff. Diva, I'm not going to jail. That's Tiva stuff. So you see, so hopefully he'll make it out of that, but he's in trouble again, and I want to tell you something. Is always a Black person that shine, no matter how gloomy, how bad they make us look, is always a Black person that shine. And this sister is shining. So we're going to leave them with the trouble, and we're going to tell you a little bit about this sister right here. Now, I have one problem with her, but I won't say. But I'll tell you I don't even have a problem with them. It is what it is. Let's see. Can I find her? In here? Oh, I didn't put Melanie's picture in here. I didn't put Melanie's picture in here, but if you see on my thumbnail, that's Mellody Hobson, the sister down at the bottom. The sister down at the bottom of the thumbnail. I thought I brought up Melody's picture. You know, I'm still working this out. But Mellody Hobson, she was just named the president of Starbucks S&P 500 company. See, it's always sisters that could shine. So she is married. My only problem is not even a problem. She's married to George Lucas. George Lucas. But you know, she is now president of Starbucks, a S&P 500 company, another sister that's doing a damn thing out there. But she's on the thumbnail, so you'll see her. So shout out to Mellody Hobson. Yes, she went from vice chair to president of Starbucks. Now, talking about Starbucks, you guys, we was talking about investment in stocks. Starbucks is a good one. The other day, I was listening to my friends, the what is it? Earn Your Leisure. The guys that Earn Your Leisure, the investment brothers that I was telling y'all about. I had put it in my detailed descriptions last week. The brothers that I want you guys to check out. Well, they was telling us about XLC and XLK. Those are discretionary stocks you can buy. And they were saying how well Starbucks did. And I remember Starbucks being low. And again, that should have been a stock I jumped on and I didn't. But Starbucks was low, you guys. And now Starbucks is rising. And they made a lot of sense in these discretionary companies, you know, of these stocks, XLC and XLK and XLY. They have subsidiary stocks underneath them. So they make up a couple of stocks. And they were saying how well Starbucks did, even during this C19, Starbucks, Target, Walmart, and those people, Amazon, they fall under the discretionary consumer portfolio on this XLK. So you could buy XLK and you will be buying into technology. You would be buying into Amazon, Starbucks, Targets, McDonald's, you know, places like that. When you buy under this XLC or XLK, is one of them is technology and one of them is consumer. As far as, you know, different chains of food, you know, food chains and different businesses, you could buy into that. But they were saying how well Starbucks was going to do. They called it, and now Starbucks stock is climbing. It's climbing. So you should get into Starbucks. Take a look at Starbucks. Remember, I told you we're on this thing to financial freedom, generational wealth. So I'm going to talk about it every day, whether you get tired or not. Is up to you to go research. I'm only dropping knowledge that I know. I don't profess to be a financial advisor or a stock or investor advisor. I'm just dropping knowledge that I'm learning along the way. That's all. Okay. So go check out XLC, XLK, and XLY. They call discretionary stocks, consumer discretionary stocks. So it's everything to do with consumer. Okay. So they different companies and stuff. But if you buy them, you buy pieces of the other stock that falls under their portfolio or under their, I don't know what you would call it. So go check them out. So I was thinking, and I was looking at some stuff today, and I think they call it Well Bull. This lady had a video up about Well Bull, why she went from Robinhood to Well Bull. So we need to look into Well Bull. I know Binge mentioned it long time ago. She dropped the link for Well Bull is the same as Robinhood. So it doesn't take much for you guys to get in there and play with it. You have $50, go in there and play. $50. Just take the $50, open up you one of those accounts and buy you some of those stocks, or either do stock option. But you guys got to take a look at that. I'm kind of tired this morning, and I could tell. But I did have much to say. I did want to tell you my stock pick of the week. Check for yourself. And the reason why I make this pick. It hasn't opened, so it hasn't gone public yet. Roblox. 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 You need to get on when it goes public. And if you watch Earn Your Living, they will tell you prior to those stocks going public. So if you keep up with Earn Your Living, Wall Street Trapper, and the Come Up series, they give you tips on when those IPOs gonna come out, when the IPO, when they will release it to the public, and you buying it at a small price. Now, they have some some of them was talking about they don't always buy when the stock first come out, only because it's at a cheap price, but because it's new, they want to see how the stock acts before they jump in there and invest their money. And because they watch stocks and they know stocks, here go Ben's dropping the link to Webull. So because they know stocks in and out, they know when they could sit and wait. To me, I'd rather invest in it when it's 25 cents or $10, and whatever happens, happens. If I buy 5 shares at $10, that's $50. Win or lose, at least I got it at a low price. So that's another one. Webull is another, like Robinhood. You could go in there, drop $50, play with it, see the stock. They'll give you a list. They will give you a list of stocks. When you see them in the orange, look that company up. Now, this is what I do know. Good morning, Spiller Boy. I missed you the other day. Congratulations. I was in there. I was tired, but you guys have a good show too on stereo. Good morning, baby. So this is what I say. Roblox is good. So this is what I say. When you go in and you open up your Robinhood, you'll see stocks in orange. When they in orange, that's when they below the line, and that's when you should buy them, especially if you have researched the company. Say, for instance, if we open this thing up, and I'm going to get it right quick. I'm going to get my Robinhood right quick. And you open it up and you see these stocks in orange, that means that's when you should buy them. So I'm going to try to show you. You guys know. I'm not good at, but you see the light is on this. Damn it. But anyway, you see some, oh, look at my ring light. You see some in orange and you see some in green. So when they in the orange, it's best to buy them if you know that that company is going to take off. So what you want to do, you want to go to your little list. You want to see, there you go. Go to your list, see the ones in orange, go research them and see if they predicted to hit and rise. So right now, Starbucks is $103. It's still in the orange. But under the XLC, the consumer discretionary stocks, it tells you that Starbucks is projected to increase. So if you buy it at $103 when it was just 50 something dollars, and it might have been less than that a month ago because I looked at it and it was in the orange and I didn't buy it. But if you look at it and you purchase it for $24 and now is $103, you're winning. Yeah, you're winning depending on how many shares you have. And if it continues to grow, you leave your money there. And then say, for instance, Starbucks shoot up to $500. Well, that's what Tesla is doing. So I don't think Starbucks will do it. But remember, if these companies sustain the C19 and they still made profit, then can you imagine when the C19 is over, the profit that they will continue to make? That's what you want to look at. Target's maintain, Walmart maintained this whole time. In fact, they made money. I believe they were in the red. They were in the black. So that's what you want to buy. So Starbucks right now is in the orange. And that means that it's a good time to buy. The green is not a good time to buy. My green is just some of the stocks that I have purchased. So it's just letting me know. But they say when you mess with this Robinhood, try to do your research. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin going crazy down there, 19,000 per share. It came out at what, $10? And why aren't all of us wealthy now? well, not wealthy. Yeah, it is a possibility would have made us rich or have a nice little chunk of money in our pocket if we would have brought it at $10 and now it's 19,000 and we would have brought at least 100 stocks. You do the math. See, it doesn't take much. We just need to get in the game early. So you go in there and you look at the stock and you research it and then you pick it. You have $50, buy you a share too, 10 shares of that stock and let it sit and see what it do. Make it do what it do. Now remember, stocks are risky. They're risky. Just like anything else. They are risky. You're not going to always win, but you're not going to always lose either. Ask somebody. It doesn't take much. Open up Robinhood. Open up Webull. Ben's just dropped Webull down here. Go to investors. If you have a little money, you guys, let's get ready because this thing is going to turn around. Even though your 401k or whatever investments you have may be taking a little hit now, it will bounce back. The stock market always bounce back. We done had crashes and they bounce back. So remember, when you invest in stocks, it's for the long haul unless you're doing options. Options is contractual. That could be much volatile and risky because you could win or lose like that. And it's based on a contract, a short contract. You could do it for a month. You could do it for 2 weeks. But you have to sit there every day and watch that stock. And if that stock hit, then you need to trade. You need to get out and get your money, once it hit. Now, when your contract is up, you either win or lose, but you always could cash in before your contract is up on stock options. That's why I kind of promote stock options. If you just want to play and you want to learn and you want quick money, it locks you into a contract. It's not a long haul. When you're investing for the long haul, you are invested in the stock period. Stock options is a little different. Now they have fractions. You could buy a fraction of Tesla. You could buy a fraction of Bitcoin. And don't forget to look up blockchain. Blockchain. See what stocks fall under blockchain. They are really inexpensive now, the ones that's open. But I don't think it's completely open to the public yet. But if you look at it, it's like 25 cents, they have a list of blockchain stocks that you can buy from $3 to $10. Get in, y'all. Get in where we fit in. We may not have a lot of money. It does not take a lot of money to invest in stocks. And I guess I'm on this stock thing because I'm watching these people win. When I watch these brothers on Earn Your Leisure and the Come Up series, Jolene and Mark and Wall Street Trapper, those are people look like me. And they telling me how to do it. And they're doing well with it. And they always have guests that have true stories on how they went from 0 to $1 million. The little boy, 13 years old, invested in Tesla. 13. $300, 78,000 he hit and paid his mom house. You got the brother who invested $2,000 and now he's a millionaire. So it's ways to do it. I've talked. Hey, Lameek, how are you, baby? I talk about this because I'm watching and I'm just observing how I spend money. I'm worried about me. I'm talking about me, how I spend money and how I could have been a better investor. And I didn't. I didn't invest enough. Everyone who works normally have a 401k, but besides the 401k, how much more do you invest? Is no need for people like us to run around broke. When all of us spend money, on things that we really don't need. So I'm just saying, take a look at the money you have, and just, hey, see what you have to invest. Yeah. The market is going to bounce back and bounce back heavy. And the reason why I say that, and the reason why these brothers are pushing us, and they could see what the market's going to do, is because that's what they do every day. Every day they sit there and they watch that stock market, and they have mastered that stock market. So they're telling us what to do and how to do it. And they breaking it down in layman's terms so we can understand it. You know, they not all up there that we don't know what they talking about. If you go back to some of their beginning videos, they tell you from the very beginning on how to get there. And they're doing well in their investments. So I want you guys to take a minute to follow them and look at your finances and see what you can afford. And you could start with Webull, or you could start with Robinhood. Simple. I put $100 in there one day. I said, oh, let me put $100 in there and see what's going on. And so I invested $100, and I brought several things with that little 100, because I brought them when they were at $6. You know, some were at $5, $8. They was little struggling stocks. Some of them are bouncing back, but I put it in there for the long haul, because at that time I didn't even know how to buy the option. The girl on my job was trying to tell me, you know, she had hit big too. I told y'all that story. Yeah, she woke up and she was $9,000 richer just by investing $200 in a stock option. When she saw the stock went high, she cashed out. She had a couple of shares and she got $9 grand from it. So, you know, go in there, work it out, but ask someone to help you. Don't be afraid to reach out. Reach out to those brothers. I dropped their links in my description last week. Go back and tap on them, and I'll put them on my community wall as well. Go ask them. They will answer your questions. They go live all the time. Thank you, Dina. Appreciate that, sweetheart. I appreciate you. So go ask them. See what it's about. Don't sit back and always let them win and become wealthy, and we just watch them become wealthy when we have the opportunity to play some of the games. And remember, this is a fact. Whenever we get good at something and we learn about it, they change up the game. They can't change stocks like that. No, you can't change that like that. But whenever we learn something that they've been doing for years and they've been getting by with it, making money off of it, you know, getting wealthier, then when we get a hold to it, they change the game. And that's just a fact, you guys. That's a fact. You know it. I'm not telling you anything new. I used to coupon. I used to coupon deep, you know. Oh, man, I spent my Saturday morning making my stockpile. Diva tell you, stockpile out of this world. This is no lie, I just ran out of the soap powder. So, yeah, I still have body wash. I used to be a hell of a couponer. They changed the game. They changed the game after they had a TV show with all these folks going to the store, getting $1,000 worth of groceries and paying $2 and $3 for it because they accepted all those coupons. They did it for a show. They showed us how to do it. And soon as we got a hold to it, what they do, they switched up on us. They changed the policy. Now I don't coupon, because now they looking at the coupon, and they have put on the coupon one person per shopping trip. You only could use one coupon. Before, I used to go in there and use 10 and 20 coupons and buy 20 body washes, you know, and get them for like $2 or $3. I used to post on my Facebook pictures of all my licks. Yeah. You know, I would go in the store and buy $50 worth of laundry detergent, and I probably pay like $5 for it because I was couponing my butt off. But they changed the game. So now they're getting real sticky, saying, oh, you can only use one coupon. So I don't even go anymore. Whenever we catch on to something that will help us, they take it away. But they can't do that in stock. So make sure you guys invest. My stock pick, like I told you, is Roblox, because Roblox, those kids play Roblox, and you already know that when they release this IPO on Roblox, you should be there because Christmas, for one, is coming up and they will forever play Roblox. Now, I've never played Roblox. I don't know much about it. I just know my grandchildren have played it. So, but to me, it's a game. I think it's a game that will ever grow. Just like Grand Theft Auto and the rest of them. Every year, what is it? NBA 2K or those. I don't know those games, so don't start me the line. But I know people play them, and I know a new version comes out every year. So Roblox is the hot pick for today. So make sure we follow Roblox. Okay? So I know some people, I think Andrea was in here saying her grandkids play Roblox. Roblox will be good. My grands play Roblox games daily. Yeah, that's a hot pick. That's a hot pick. So I think I spoke to everyone. Andrea, Queen Diva, Spill It Boy. Spill It Boy has gained on the leaderboard. He's going to let us know what this stereo is all about. Congratulations to Spill It Boy and Brianna and to the other winners. They're going to tell us what this stereo craze is about and if they really get their money. If they don't get their money, then I know they're going to come down here and make a video for sure, bashing them. So let us know. Let us know. So I didn't have much to talk about, but I wanted to tell you about Auntie Ham and Tasha K. Y'all go watch it. I played a little of the video. But yeah, when Tasha came on camera, her hair was all, that little cockatoo thing she got going on here, that was all discombobulated. She was eating, she was, and they, at first, people thought they were playing because I thought they were playing. I said, oh, this just for camera. They'll do anything for clicks and views. But no. If you watch closely, you see Tasha shaking. You could see where she's scared. You can see, she was afraid, and that Auntie Ham, that was the first interview she had ever done. And Tasha was saying she see why she don't do interviews because of the way she act, So I don't know, but she surely was about to get on Tasha.
Y'all, I'm in a bad situation right now. Like,
no, all I know is you is not finna make me look stupid, Tasha.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're not finna ask me them dumbass fucking questions, bruh. You're not finna play me like that.
But I came.
Don't ask me them dumbass questions.
All I did was.
I don't even want to hear that.
This
You're
is
not
too
finna
much.
make me look fucking stupid.
I'm not doing.
You're not finna make me look fucking stupid.
You
can take that
you
shit
can
off.
get the fuck out. You can get the fuck out.
Bitch,
Get the fuck out.
On,
You and your white man.
I'll be the fuck on your bitch ass. I'll be the fuck on your bitch ass.
Get out. Call the police shit. Call the police now. Fuck her. Get out.
Fuck you.
Fuck.
That was baby, that wasn't a joke to me. So after I got home, I was listening to it and I was en route to somewhere listening to it. So after I got home, I saw the video and I was looking. I said, no, that ain't no joke. I said, Tasha was looking kind of nervous there. And that girl was going off. Tasha said she had never did an interview and she see why. So we gotta go over there to Tasha K just to see the end results to this. Because she did say she called the police and she's dropping the video. She said she's dropping the video. F her, you know how I get down and I'm gonna drop that B's video. And of course, she's going to tell us about her record. No doubt. Tasha's going to tell us about her record, which is public. You guys, you can get anyone's record. You just go and search their record and it's public. So she did that prior to, meeting Auntie Ham. And like I said, she was throwing those easy questions. Nah, she didn't press charges. They good now? Oh, heck no. What? Was it fake? Oh, hell. Did they dupe the kid? Did they dupe us? Oh, they duped me. Well, she's a hell of an actress because Tasha looked nervous. She looked nervous. And then after little show, after this little aftermath, she was eating. I don't know. Her hair was a mess. She said the lady had pulled her hair, but she sent her ass to jail. But if they dupe me, they dupe me because I thought it was real. At first, I thought it was fake when I was looking at it, but I was preoccupied. And I was like, nah, this shit ain't for real. This is fake. And then I came home and I played it again. And I said, nah, I think this was for real. Oh, well, Andrea's giving us the update on it. Andrea, no, it wasn't fake. The police was called. We got to investigate and stop automatically thinking everything is fake. That's what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to pass it off, Andrea. I didn't want to pass it off as being fake because to me, Tasha looked nervous, like she didn't know what was going on. So I didn't pass it off as fake. I said, nah, this ain't fake. This shit is real. This girl about to hem Tasha up, you know? But so let's see what they say because you guys followed it through. I didn't follow it through. So let's see. Auntie Ham says she had too much to drink and overreacted. So see, it wasn't fake. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Andre and Butterfly. No, I believe it was real. It was real. Thank you, Black Butterfly. Appreciate the support, baby. So Sephora said, I know she's a good actress, but Sephora, I don't know because I can see Tasha being scared, you guys. She was scared. Oh, look at my t-shirt. She was scared, you guys. Now, I don't care what nobody say. You know, when something comes at you unexpected like that, most of the time your fear instinct will kick in. And she was scared because, like she said, everything was going smooth, but you know, them drinks was involved. I ain't know those drinks was involved. And you know, when some people get that liquid courage up in them, they do some crazy things. And so she was doing some crazy things. And Tasha K, I'm glad you are right. And hopefully you guys will do the interview and everything works out well. I will follow to see. Let's see. The cops could be actors. She just had a fake episode with Brandy committing the S word. Oh, God. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I know she embellishes some. I know she's a bit dramatic. But that I was about to say, thank you, Andre. You took it out of my mouth. I think just because a lot of people don't like Tasha K, they're quick to deem her as a liar, wanting attention and stuff like that because she have her people who don't like her. Kimberly is saying something. Her husband was president. He never moved in the camera, which make it when she was like, Shaq, call a cop, Shaq. Oh, okay, Kimberly. I got you. She didn't like the question. She was asking about her ex-husband, her ex-boyfriend. I think it was, the hotel security was not happy that Tasha didn't press her. Well, now, Andrea must be following this. Now, she said it was true. Andrea, did you follow? Did Tasha follow up, or where are you getting your information, if you don't mind me asking? Did Tasha follow up saying everything was good? And how do you know that the hotel wasn't too happy? I know you're probably at work, so I won't drop the link for you. But you're right. But wait, hold on, Kimberly. Is it possible that Shaq, now listen, is it possible that Shaq never moved the camera because he wanted it to be seen in case they press charges? Plus, he's the cameraman, and you have this woman and her man, so you got to keep your eye out. So, I mean, he can't be everywhere. He has to stay focused on those people who are about to attack his wife, if it's true. So he couldn't, just put his stuff down and get into it because perhaps they were taping it for footage for a video they're going to do, or either they were taping it for proof to the police in case they, I don't know, in case they call the police, they would have had proof. Was her husband to beat the woman down? He's a black man. Exactly, Andrea. She was trying to do another Jaguar Wright interview. No wonder that girl said, "You're not gonna make me look stupid, Tasha K. F that." Yep. Oh, she was gonna try to pull a Jaguar Wright on her. Well, I'm gonna tell you something that I know about Andrea. Andrea will dig and dig and dig to make sure she knows something to be factual. That's the type of person Andrea is. So I'm sure she went all around scouting to see the ins and out of that situation. I can assure you that. I know how Andrea is. She was trying to do another jack. Okay, we got that. You know me, Miss T. Yes, I do. Drop the link. Okay, I'll drop the link because someone's asking me to drop the link. So I'll drop the link. But remember, we're just speaking our opinions and views of what we seen over here, what we observed when it comes to Tasha. Miss T, look at the big picture. She's a documented liar. Yes, but I think we can't dismiss her because she's known to be a liar, but that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Good
Butterfly.
morning, beautiful.
Good morning, beautiful. Give me a minute. We can't dismiss her because we know her to be an embellisher, you guys, because things do happen. But that's what happens when you lie. You have to say one lie after another, and then people will deem you as a liar and they won't believe you. And that's a problem that she may run into when doing her shows and stuff like that, because now people have deemed her as a liar and they won't believe her. And that's why I think people were so quick to say that she was acting. It was, it was fake because they deem her as a liar. Hey, good morning, beautiful. What's up?
How you doing? Well, okay, so I got wind of I never knew who Auntie Hammy was, so I just heard everybody talk about it, so I went and did my own little research. But I went on Auntie Hammy's Instagram, and it was real, and she was explaining that Tasha K, flew into her city to interview, and she was really excited about the interview. And Tasha K sent her and her sugar daddy, she has a guy she's with that's a sugar daddy, she calls him sugar daddy, sent them to some place called the Sugar Shack. And she was saying like the drink was a huge drink, and she added liquor to the drink, thinking because it was
factory.
Yeah,
factory.
Yeah, she was saying the drink was so sugary, she didn't think that the alcohol was going to be strong enough, so she added her own little mix to it. And she said that she had too much to drink, but she got offended when the last question I guess she asked her was about her soon-to-be ex-husband, because he's trying to divorce. I guess she was married to another guy, and he did an interview on YouTube, because then after you put her name in, a lot of stuff come up. So the guy had did an interview on YouTube with another YouTuber, and I guess there's a whole debacle with that situation. So she, when Tasha K asked her about him and charges and stuff, she said it triggered her because she's still pissed about the situation with him interviewing with some other YouTuber on YouTube and all this other stuff.
Oh.
Absolutely real. It was absolutely, the whole situation was real. But they did, she was on live, and Tasha K came on her live on Instagram. So they talked it out. And she explained to Tasha K that she didn't appreciate the question, and she did admit she may have overreacted. And she said she's on probation or parole, and she's not really trying to go back to jail and stuff. So she did apologize to Tasha K and gave her permission to still drop the interview. So they kind of made up, you know what I mean? But it was very much so real.
I knew it was. I'm telling you, I know people can act, but when you look at people body language, you knew Tasha wasn't acting.
No,
she was shaking. She was shaking. You could see her heart beating. That's not acting.
She said her wrist still hurting.
Yeah,
on the line.
Yeah, because they got into it. You know, you could see the lady knocking Tasha. No, I didn't. For one, when I first glanced at it, I said, "Oh, here's some fake." But then when I looked again, I was like, "No," because I watched her body language. Your body language tells you a lot. She was in fight mode, fear and flight. She was in that mode. What am I gonna do? This is shock. I'm sitting down into.
She said, "I'm not a fighter," so she definitely was in fear mode.
Oh no, she's not a fighter. She was in fear mode. I saw it. You know, she didn't know what to do. All of a sudden, all of a sudden, this lady, you sitting down chilling, you and I chilling. You done had a couple of drinks. I done had my sip of wine, and we flowing. And all of a sudden, I said, "So, Butterfly." Now, Butterfly, I gotta say something. I can see Tasha now. I gotta ask you, I gotta drop the tea for my winos. Now, Butterfly, what happened to you and your ex-husband that he woke up with blood and all of a sudden you like, what? Where the hell that come from? And you get mad and you want to stop You want to stop the interview. But to me, Auntie Hammy didn't have a choice but to make this smooth this over. For one, Tasha go drop it anyway. She said that. So you can't stop her from dropping it. She has the footage. You know, at one point I heard Tasha say that Auntie Hammy was trying to take Shaq's footage, his camera, right? His footage.
Yeah, that's the thing, because that's why Tasha was like, my wrist still hurt, because she literally like attacked her and not like literally really took that phone out of hand. Because you know, in the footage when the phone dropped and then Tasha picks it back up real quick. So Auntie Hammy literally snatched that phone out of hand. And you know, because when they was on live, Tasha was laughing like, my wrist is still hurt, and she showed a little bruise and everything. You know, and Auntie Hammy was like, that's a little bruise now. Cut it out now. Cut it. You know, they were still joking, but it was still, you know what I'm saying? It was still real. Like,
So it took place. Yeah, you have to be very careful. You know, one thing about it, Andre and I talk about this. When you interview people, you want it to be organic, but you don't want it to be a shocker either. Maybe Tasha wants it to be a shocker because that's more on her level, and that's what she's giving her audience, a shock. But a person don't want to be caught in the middle of that. Like, you know, I asked Andrea, well, Andrea, should I ask so-and-so, you know, what questions they want me to ask or they don't want me to ask? And sometimes she tell me, no, do it organically. You know? So if I get a hold to some bad information, you know, to me, I may feel bad, but that's how I go when you interview someone. I might feel bad if I spill someone's tea, you know, something that they don't want me to say, but I have obtained this public record about them, and then I want to, you know, speak about it. They may not like that, and that could make the interview go awry. And that's what happened.
And that was Hammy's thing. Yeah, that was Tasha K's thing. She's like, well, it's already public. And Hammy was like, you know, Auntie Hammy was like, I know, but still, you know, because apparently I think it's a situation she's still dealing with, as far as the husband or soon to be ex-husband or whatever their situation is. And then like, there's a lot going on. He's trying to serve her, you know, because I watched a little bit of the interview he did with the other YouTuber. So he's still trying to serve her and stuff like that. So it's a sensitive subject for him.
And it's a mess. Andrea, that is true. Andrea got a point. If you show up for the interview, you are responsible for what you answer. See, so Andrea and I think a little different sometimes, because to me, I'm like, damn, well, I don't want to shock them because I want them to be comfortable and continue the interview. But like you said, you're responsible for what you answer. You could easily say, I'm not going to answer that question.
And that's the thing. Hammy told her that she didn't want any incriminating questions, that she wasn't going to. And Hammy felt like that was an incriminating question, because she apparently told Tasha that she didn't want to. She's not going to address anything that would incriminate her.
So, I believe grown people being grown, you have the right to say I cannot, will not. That's true. I guess sometimes I just have a hard time. Well, I don't interview like that, so I'm not at Tasha K's level. She's a celebrity YouTuber. I'm not at her level yet. But for me, it's not about the clicks and views too. So I don't think I will be ever like Tasha K. And hey, whatever works. Yesterday they had they had a deep conversation on Sir King and Tommy Sotomayor. Was on Sir King's. Very interesting. Very interesting, because I saw where Tommy Sotomayor was coming from, even though I don't care for him because of the way he talk about me, a black woman. So it's nothing. He'll never get no click and view from me anymore. You know, I watched him one time and all those black bees and monkey and all that shit. I'm not for it. No, I'm not for it. I don't care if it's part of your persona or what sells, but you won't include me in it. So, however, it was very interesting, and I saw both of their perspectives. You know,
I gotta catch up on that.
Hey, I want to say it was very interesting. You know, and I think both of them was deflecting. They both were deflecting at one point, but I understood where they were going. They were masters deflectors at one point. So hold on, this is Dre. Hey, Drea.
Hey,
Hey,
good morning,
Mars.
everyone.
Good
Good
Um,
morning.
morning. I'm
yeah,
gonna
my
mute.
philosophy is a little different for some, everybody's philosophy is different, perspective or whatever. I just think if I don't want to tell you, nothing's going to make me tell you. And I give people the respect of being an adult. I have a question, you don't have to answer. You have a question for me, I don't have to answer. Now, Tasha tends to kind of push and push and push, but set your boundary early. I don't believe in giving people pre-written interviews. I call those softball questions. I don't see it done in professional media. So when I interview or create interview questions, it's not about trying to harm someone. It's your life. If you don't want to talk about your life, don't. And that's the thing I don't get is that people want to put responsibility on other people for their feelings and their emotions. And that's why I said, let me look up this Auntie Hammy. She has an issue with her emotions, period. I saw her going off, threatening to pay somebody to shoot, to go after some, or beat up someone called I Am Zoe. That is her issue. Now, Tasha, she can push, she can do some things below the belt. Again, just like with Jaguar Wright. Hey, in the interview, that's how I am. End it. I'm not going to take responsibility for me and you. That's not my calling. So that's how I look at the interview thing. But yeah, I didn't just look at one source. I looked at previous relationships with people. I looked at uh, criminal history. I looked at other things that I heard. I don't go to one source because I don't want to be biased. So that's just my nature. Um,
That's really
and
good journalism, though, if you're
yeah,
going to be thorough. That's really good. It's always good to have multiple sources.
right. Because your past, what happened 2 years ago, 2 months ago, 2 weeks ago, has nothing to do with this incident. You lied then, you told the truth then. It doesn't mean that you're telling the truth now, or it doesn't mean you're lying now. You go on what happened that time. Because if that's the case, everybody's lied. So we should just disbelieve everybody. So that's
Yeah.
just where I am. I didn't let my feelings about Tasha interfere with what I did, because I don't believe anybody until I see enough to make me think, okay, this may be what's going on, because you never know. You never know 100%. So that's all I had to say.
Yeah, that's very true. Very, very true. I think with
Right.
Tasha K too is it's not that it's that people believe her to be a liar, but it's also that she admit to being a liar. So she kind of
Right.
put her foot in her mouth when she admitted
Right.
to being a liar and embellishing for a click in the view. So
Right.
I think
How,
that's where a lot of people, with her have, just have that
I pref-
disdain.
I get it.
Yeah.
I prefer a person to, admit that they lie. I get really irritated when people say, "Oh, I don't lie." You're lying right now. You're lying.
Because we all tell a little lie here and there.
Okay, a
You
little
right.
white lie here and
You
there, as they
right.
call them, the white lie.
You
No,
right.
no, they all lies.
Okay.
If it's false, it's a
Ain't
lie.
the fool
White, black, green, and purple.
Yeah,
okay.
we all lie. Now all of us done told a little lie. I just think it's her style. It's her style. And then, a lot, this is new for me interviewing. So when I talk to Andrea and she has some questions, I try to put myself in the mind of that person, but she reminds me is no, you ask them, they have a right to answer, yay or nay.
Yeah,
I'd be so worried about offending someone, but it's not
yeah,
the game. You can't worry about that because they have the liberty to answer the question or not. And I'm not going to press them to answer it. If you say, oh, well, I don't want to talk about that, let's move on to the next question then, because
yeah,
that is your answer. I don't want to
yeah.
talk about
Yeah,
it.
And
But
that's
right.
within
Tasha
him.
K is, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
then if you don't answer a question, her style is if you don't answer a question, then I'm just gonna start spewing out all this damn tea about you.
And making stuff up and
So
embellishing. So
you like Sephora say, if you know Tasha, you know her style, then you know what you're getting yourself into when you accept an interview from her.
Right.
Anything
I
yeah,
that
agree.
yeah.
you
I think
I
said
for
agree.
now.
Hammy it was
So
nobody wants to interview her.
well
So
with
it
you,
was after watching her footage, I don't know. She is a little off the meat wagon. You know,
Well,
I just
yeah.
now hearing about it, but you know that's why Tasha K wanted to interview her because she said she has over 1 billion streams on the internet. So that was Tasha's interest in interviewing her,
She
and you
goes
know
off on people. She did like
she
a
did.
really long Instagram live, and I mean, she was going left on whoever that person was. I was like, and she said, "Anybody want to make a quick 2,000?" I was like, "Do you not hear yourself?"
Yeah, incriminating
all
herself.
all money,
Incriminating herself.
like my dad said, all money is not good money. And Tasha probably found that out doing this interview. All money is not good money. You know,
Yeah,
What
now
but see,
money?
me,
Tasha's real professional because you know she also mentioned that you know him he had to sign a contract. So I believe now I think from her situation with Star Marie, she has learned to make all the people that she interviewed they actually have to sign a contract.
yeah, you could sign a contract. That
Hmm.
doesn't stop Auntie Hammy from going ham on you either.
No, no,
What
it didn't.
You know,
contract? What is the contract?
I
maybe
don't
an
know, but
Indian.
yeah, when they was on Instagram Live, Tasha was joking like, yeah, because you signed your life away anyway. You know, when they was discussing Tasha putting the interview up and not putting the
Yeah, it was a
interview up.
release of the interview. Like she can't go
Yeah,
back on it. She agreed to, to the
yeah,
release of the interview.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Well, anyway, I'm going to tell you, and Lord forgive me, but I'm about to say it. When I saw Auntie Ham, she presented to me like she may have been missing a couple of nuts and bolts up there. And
She,
so
Yeah,
I
yeah, she's a
yeah, her husband.
comedian, and so
forgive
that's
me.
her field. She's a comedian, and so I thought at first when I first saw it, my
Mhm.
first thought was, "What the heck?" Was when that person came in. I said, "Look at that wig. No, this isn't real." So then I went and looked, and then that's what made me start searching. I got in my little rabbit hole because I
Okay.
was
Mhm.
like, Tasha looks
Yeah.
real, but this don't look real. So I went and looked for her, and she's very animated, and she's like, she's a performer, but
Both
she
of them
also
Yeah.
has
are.
some
Her
issues.
ex-husband did say that she is diagnosed with like I want to say don't I'm not allegedly this was from you know my little research and watching the little
Mhm.
interview her husband did he did say that she do have like she has been diagnosed well I want to say schizophrenia or something like that or bipolar.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did see that, and so I go with not everyone with schizophrenia acts like that. That is her, her representation of schizophrenia because she
yeah,
has yeah. And so that's what because I did hear that and I said, maybe that's it. So then that's what made me go to her Instagram and I was just looking to see what type of person
yeah.
is this.
I think it is hers and you know he did allegedly you know make it known that she doesn't keep up with her medication so
Yeah.
Oh,
A
so
lot
yeah,
of people
yeah.
with schizophrenia don't do that. So
yeah.
that is part of the disorder. But it was interesting when the man said he woke up with blood on his face.
So
And he
what
said he
exactly
knew.
happened? So what happened? Did
Well,
they
he said he
say?
didn't really know. I think she kind of got on him, jumped on him, or did something. I was like, "Were you really drunk or what?" I was trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
I
How
didn't
could
get a
you
clue.
sleep through? How could you sleep through someone beating your ass, beating you
Even
in
the
the
Bible
face?
says that a drunk wakes up,
Okay.
you're a
Yeah,
drunkard,
but how
you
would
wake up
you?
and ask what happens. That's in Proverbs. So, that happens in the
Oh,
word.
Yeah. So that made me start thinking she
wow.
jumped on in a whole nother way when something else was going on.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Yeah,
that
women's
can't
gonna
be
go get
right.
raped while they're
you
drunk
know,
and don't
it is a
remember.
morning show. We won't go too deep into, you know, I won't blatantly say what I'm thinking may have
Yeah, but
happened,
don't
but
blatantly say
you
that
catch
it's
the
a morning
drift.
show.
You catch
This
the
please,
drift. You catch the drift.
because I'm talking about woke up with. Okay, all right,
Okay.
butterfly. I might be thinking, but okay. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear a
but
lot of stories of people saying they blacked out and they don't know what happened. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
somebody to take a beating like that. But yeah, if you're too drunk and you black
I'm gonna
out,
send you the
yeah.
scripture. If it happens,
No, I mean, I believe it. It's not a matter of me. I'm just saying, I know it's possible that something could happen, you black out and you don't remember. And you
Yeah.
could be just intoxicated like that, that you don't remember. But I mean, if somebody was beating you on your face, you would think that you would remember. But so it must have been something else. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
I
it
didn't.
could have been something in his drink. I don't know. But
Yeah,
like you hear stories of victims say, I knew something happened, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah. You
right,
do hear
right,
that. Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You know, you get alcohol poisoning at that particular time, your mind is just not right and you are poisoned. So that stuff is going up into your mind. So it seems like that perhaps they like to have a couple of cocktails, and cocktails sometimes could lead to other things.
Yeah, he's a character
Yeah,
too. So
yeah,
both of their
he
things
is.
are probably questionable anyway.
Oh
But
yeah,
Really?
he's definitely a character too.
I'm getting ready to go. I got to get out of here. So
All
I
right,
was just
baby girl.
interesting.
Have a
Okay,
great
y'all
day,
take care. Have a
Andrea.
good show. You too. Take care, Butterfly. Bye bye.
Thank you, baby girl. Have a good day. So
All
that
right,
was
Miss
my
T. I'm gonna
all
let
right.
you get back to the show, and I'm gonna jump back in the chat. I'm so glad you made it this morning. I don't know if y'all know, but YouTube was down
Yes,
earlier.
that's what happened. I was
Yep.
trying to put, welcome Jim's, family and stuff, and it kept coming up with a red X and a
Yep.
red X.
Yep.
So I was like, what's going on? But then I remember too that I lost my bank card. I lost my bank card, and they just sent me a new one. And my StreamYard was attached to my bank card, but it's already
Ooh.
paid for this month. But I didn't know if
Yeah.
something, they take it automatically out my account. So
Yeah. I thought my phone got cut off because
I
I
was
was a little
like,
behind
what?
on the bill. I was like,
What?
yeah,
I was
YouTube
like,
had this,
huh?
man.
But then
Okay.
when I put it in the third time, it worked. But
Yeah.
anywho, so let's make sure, Butterfly. I saw your vision board. I'll have to participate with you next Sunday. I'll go get my tag board and stuff like that. I have to be honest with you. I don't never make all my vision board. My goals on my vision board don't even work for me. I have to work hard this year to create a vision board that I know have goals that I will make and I will focus on. Remember though, when you set a goal, if you not used to meeting your goals, do a small goal first. Just set a small goal that you can accomplish, because the more and more you accomplish something, the better you will get at trying to accomplish something else. You get that? The more and more you accomplish small things, the better you'll get at trying to accomplish big things. I'm a terrible procrastinator. I told you guys that. And my mind goes a mile a minute. And I have so many things in life that I still want to do that I don't always focus on. So I'm focusing on something now that hopefully will take place in January. And so I'm really focused on that. I'm going to work on it today as well for me to bring to my YouTube channel. But with that being said, we've been on here a long time now. I'm glad someone joined me. Sephora C, thanks for engaging. Queen Diva, Andrea, Butterfly. I saw my binge thinker. Listen, Redbone is still with me. Redbone is just working a lot and she's doing virtual schooling. But I always talk to Redbone. I love you, Redbone. I miss you very much. I'm going to try to do later shows so you can get involved. But I want to get better about being a better me. I do. Vashti, 7, thank you for joining me. Now, don't forget my stock pick is Roadblock. I will keep an eye on it. I want you to keep an eye on it. Put your $50 aside, put your $100 aside. So even if it comes out $25 a share, 50, at least you'll have you a couple of shares. And when they go skyrocket, you'll make money off of them. You'll trade. You'll have more money to invest. You could pull out the money if you want to leave it there that you have made and leave the amount that you originally invested right in there. So thank you, baby. So you can invest again. Let's get it. Let's get it, you guys. Let's get it. Invest. Hot stock is Roadblock. And then there's another one I'm looking at, but I want to research it more. So go get you some Roadblocks when it open. Be right there, just like you do for Black Friday. You stand there an hour before. When Roadblocks open, you be there early. So when Roadblock is released, you buy your shares. Don't worry about it. Just look at the long call. Okay? Well, I'm tired. I'm finished. Thanks for joining me. I'm glad I kept you up Sephora C is already good. Is always good to see you. How Pressure Cooker doing? I haven't heard much from Pressure Cooker, but anywho, join Butterfly Stay Fly. She's making a vision board, and on Sunday, you can go. You can go over to her house, and you can make a vision board as well, and listen to some music. Make sure you join her. Today is I Am Content voting. All the voting is done. She's going to release the winners. I thought that was a good thing that I Am Content is called the Love Awards. So she will be releasing the winners today, and I will see what's happening over there. So this Sunday, Pressure is good. Okay, tell Pressure Cook I said hello. This Sunday coming up, Butterfly will be doing her vision board. So get you some poster board, get your cutouts or whatever, magazines, and join Miss Butterfly over there. And Miss Monty, mixologist. All right. She's I think Monty is just doing drinks now, but make sure you visit her. She did what she called Black Friday, and she releases 3 black business owners right here on YouTube. So that's her little Black Friday deal. Go over there and support Monty because she's doing a great thing too. She's letting you know, she's highlighting black businesses. So go over there and support your black business. Okay, support a black business. And her and Butterfly does that together. I think they team up together. So make sure you support your content creators right here on YouTube. Remember, we are the largest consumers in the United States, or we used to be. And so spend your money with your own people when you can. Don't let that, black people, every time I try to spend money with them, something happens or so and so and so. That don't let that bother you. So with that being said, I'm going to get ready to get out here. Make sure you guys stay safe. It's a very cold and damp, miserable day here. It's sleeping weather, but I'm up. But anywho, make sure whatever you do, if your king's crown is crooked, help him straighten it up. If your queen's crown is crooked, help her straighten it up. Speak life and wisdom into your princes and princesses. They are our joint heirs. That air word gets me all the time. They need to inherit something from us. And right now, we're trying to build generational wealth so they can inherit it. Make sure you be a blessing and not a bother. It doesn't take much, guys. It doesn't take much. A simple, hello, you look beautiful today. I like your hat. Your smile is beautiful. Hey, can I buy that cup of coffee for you? I'll hold that door. Oh, I'll take those groceries to the car. Anything simple. It doesn't take much. And it's God's word that if you bless, he will bless you 10, 20, 100-fold. You receive blessings by blessing. That's just a fact. So make sure you remember that. Don't be afraid to bless someone. Someone may have gotten blessed here today throughout my conversation with you. You know, shout out to Tasha K for using your video clip, Tasha K. You know, I want to make sure I get that, Tasha K. I got your little video clip. But anywho, stay safe. Wear your mask. Keep your distance. Build your immune system. Last week, we went over things that will help build your immune system to help inflammation and mucus build up in your body, which I guess this virus attaches to and create all kind of chaos with you health-wise. So make sure you use, you build your immune system. With that being said, I'll catch you on the flip side. Be safe.